Well, hello. My normal winter activity is snowmobiling to remote lakes, usually using portage trails to get to them, and doing some ice fishing. And we have just had a terrible winter. If you saw my last video, pulling a couple of sleds out of the ice, not mine, everybody was okay. But, and it's only getting worse. We're sitting right around 0 plus 3 today, actually. And not a lot in the forecast. Snow's melting, and it's late January, and that's not normal for Elliott Lake. So I'll show you. I'm out in my shed. There's my view. You can see out onto Elliott Lake. It looks pretty good, but out in the middle she's pretty sketchy, and basically no one's really going out other than close to shore. And you can see snow dripping and everything is melting. So I thought I'd do a little test. My son got me for Christmas this Stanley Cookset. It's got a frying pan, the pot, a bunch of some sporks, some plates, some bowls, and it's nice that you can take some of it or all of it or whatever you think you need on a trip, and there's room to put other stuff in there. So anyway, I got looking at the pot and thought they might be able to make a little oven out of it too, with the frying pan and the pot. So I'm going to give that a little try, do a little test. I've got the little homemade wood stove out here chugging away. So I'll mix up some little quick biscuits and we'll see how it works. I'll show you what I do. But yeah, this winter is so far almost a write-off for what I like to do anyway. I'm sure a lot of other people are happy with the warmer weather and less snow, but this does not look like my normal winters. So I'll give a quick rundown of what's in this in case you don't know. It comes with this little elastic, holds the lid on. Lid, it's got some drain holes if you want to drain something. Actually, I was just cutting a piece of pie plate so that I could cover some of those holes in case I want to put some coals on top while I try to bake. There's a cheap hack. If it works, I'll maybe make something out of a little thicker metal. Open that up. You've got a really nice, really heavy frying pan. It's got a triple bottom, aluminum in between 2 layers of steel. Nice little stainless frying pan. It came with 4 little plates. I don't know, I wouldn't really put a meal on them, but maybe some odds and ends. Ladle, spatula, clip them together. Came with some bowls that are pretty good size, so they'll probably get used more. Came with a little cutting board, probably use that today on my dough. Came with some little sporks, little pot holder, and this, they say, it would be for when you're drying your dishes. You can drop them in there. So, like I said, on a canoe trip, I don't think everything would come with me, but there's still room in there for other things too, so kind of handy. So what got me thinking was it's got this little ridge here to stop the frying pan from going down any farther than that ridge, which would be just about perfect for a little oven. So the handle folds up underneath, and drop that in there. Now you won't have the heat on the bottom of, if you're trying to make some bread or biscuits or anything you wanted to try to bake. I don't know if it needs a lot of heat coming up around the sides. Then I can put the lid on, put my little piece of foil there. I can put some coals on top, add some heat, and let it cook. I'm not positive if my little fire there, that's quite a ways up, will give me enough heat. But all I'm going to try is some biscuits. Just add water, something quick, and more of just a test. And we'll see if we can make some biscuits with this. So actually, it'd be a good chance to use one of the little bowls and a spork. Stir it up. All it calls for is this package of Biscuit and a half a cup of water. Pretty straightforward. But we'll see how they bake. And is the bowl big enough? Yeah. How about? Do that. We'll dump in our half a cup of water. And we'll stir this up. See? Yeah, my hands are pretty clean. And I'm going to eat the biscuits, so I guess it's alright. So that's not too bad. We'll just gonna make a couple of little dough balls for biscuits. Let's get 1 and 4. So that's that. I think those are ready to go. That can go with the dishes. Got a little butter to put on the biscuit when I'm done. Put my lid on it. Put that little bit of foil there. So I'll probably put some coals on top. Try to get some downward heat. And we'll put that on like so. Grab a bit of heat for the top. Hot ones. Well, there's my canoe patiently waiting for spring, tied up in the rafters. And this weather makes you think spring's coming, but there's a lot of winter left, I assume. But how good it will be to get out on the snowmobile, I can't tell you. So it's taken a lot longer than I thought it would, and with this setup, it's a long way from the heat, the pot, and the rack. So let's have a look and see how we're doing. Ooh, some steam coming off. It didn't really brown much on top. There. But I can see they're definitely browned on the bottom a little. Not too much ash got in there because of my little addition. Let's see if we can just grab that with this. Put it up here. Well, they most definitely smell good. Let's see. Bottoms are really nice. They're definitely cooked on the inside, steaming beautifully. Got a little butter. I definitely think if they were right on the fire on a camping trip, they would have cooked a lot faster, and I think I would have browned the top a little better. They're definitely cooked on top, they just didn't get a chance to brown, but they're done. They weren't getting a ton of heat the way the hole with my little wood stove had them pretty far away from the heat. And then that rack I have on top, because it's a round stove, definitely stretched it even farther. So, but let's find out what these instant biscuits taste like. That's a winner. Thanks for watching. Now I'm talking with my mouth full. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And check out that other video of the sled through the ice when I was out fishing. Not my sled. Everybody was okay. Sleds were recovered. But yeah, the ice is just not that safe around here. Thank you for watching.